As I said, so the problem of speaking too much is not just quantitative, it's also qualitative. So then you talk about so many different things without really going into depth for any
Yeah.
one of them. You just say a sentence in passing, but then, you realize that you have very, very interesting people who've done that in the past as well. And Charles Darwin, who's, of course, as you can now imagine, is one of my gurus, was there. If you read his books, he lays out a problem in two sentences and he moves on. But those two sentences can be a lifetime of research that he just thought about briefly, wrote it down, and moved on because he didn't have time for it anymore. So I think there's something to be said about floating out ideas, even if you don't go into deep into them, because I think it's important for everyone to reflect on them. And it may mean very different things for different people because you have certain motivations, you have certain priorities, you're built in a particular way, and you might therefore interpret certain things in certain ways, and that's fine. I tell my philosophy students that, you may have a completely different opinion from mine, and that's absolutely fine. Just know what that opinion is and what its implications are, not only for yourself, but for others. That's where conservation becomes important. A small decision taken here can have enormous repercussions of the other individuals, human or non-human, who are involved. And we need to be aware of that. I think much of what we do, often we think is how the world sees it is exactly the way I see it. Not true. Not true at all. So don't live under those presumptions that your decision is best for everyone concerned. It's not. And therefore, you need to be cautious when you take these decisions. But it's important to reflect on it and know, as the Shastras say, Atmanam Vidhi. Ultimately, you know yourself. You have to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, then everything is lost.